the top of the mountain. Yeah, we've heard our way to the top of the mountain. Yeah, we never coming down from the top of the mountain.
What's yours?
I'm gonna come through that screen, grip you around the neck, and tell you to hit that subscribe button. Morning YouTubers, hope everybody is well. It's a splendid Monday morning here in the UK. Yeah.
We're awake as usual.
Okay. Scratch. Monday morning here in the UK and with my pal Patrick. How are you feeling, Paddy? Fresh. Look how happy and ecstatic he is to be back in training after a little resty poos.
Resty poos? You beat me up.
So we're doing a bit of a leg session today. Got an exciting piece of kit. Be using a little bit. What was that?
It's just me being excited.
All right. An exciting bit of kit. But we'll start the step ups, get on the squats, and then
We do it every week.
I know we do. Then we'll do hypers, and then we'll get on to the exciting piece of kit. So it won't be long, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Next up, safety bar squat. I like to do just a little bit more than body weight, no more than 1.5 times the body weight for at most 4 reps. And again, it's just getting the activation. No point in concentrating on being super strong, but I do want to keep a very good level of strength going forward. So I don't know, we've got to 230, maybe a little bit more. See how I feel. Right, I've just finished off on the 230 kilo on the squat, just for 4 reps. Nice and steady, as I said, I don't want to push the body too hard. Boxing later today for an hour, and if your legs are dead, you can't do much in the boxing world. So we'll do the hypers, and then we'll get on to the exciting bit of kit. Penis goes, it just lands in this little gap here. Come have a look, and it's like, it proper goes in, it rests in there, it just gets squashed when I put it down. Proper scares me. Right, that's the reverse hyper done. Now we'll get on to the new piece of kit. So here we go, the iron neck it's called. Specifically built for neck mobility and injuries. And with the boxing especially, you have to have a strong neck. The stronger your neck is, the better you can take punches. And the reason I bought this is obviously doing all the training and doing, Paddy hit me with a good right hook and I put my head into it and it proper jarred my neck, and I just thought to myself, you know what, I could do with something just to ease that off and strengthen my neck a little bit. So introduce the iron neck. So quite a quirky bit of kit. Literally something that you just plonk on your head. It's got all pads, and that's got a something that you blow up there, and that sort of tightens it onto your head. It really is, seems so simple. There's a lot gone into this. So what we're used to doing for neck movements is like getting bands and doing resistance and getting those horrible bits of headgear that the rugby players use and lifting the heads up, or even biting onto a towel with weights on, moving your head. Just not very good ways of training your neck, you know, really uncomfortable. Whereas this, I mean, this is on the biggest setting and I've got the biggest head in the world, apart from Brian Shaw. And that just fits perfectly, and if it is a bit loose, you pump up that thing there and that just tightens it on. Now if you haven't got a cable, it does come with bands, a 25-pound band and then a 50-pound band, but because I've got cables, I can sort of use that to judge how much resistance I want. So I've got roughly, I think I've got about 40 pounds on here, just judging that. So this device is all loose on the front, it's got something you can tighten it. So I'm still getting used to this myself, but basically with that being loose, so there's a resistance, and as I move my head, it puts resistance to this side. As I move to the front, it puts it on the back. As I move it to the side, it puts it on the other side. With the band, you can fix this and do the same. You can go up and down. There's loads of different movements you can use with this, but for now, just today, we're gonna just do one movement. We're gonna put the resistance on one point, and we're just gonna do, I don't know, 4 sets of 10 on each rotation, just each side. And just, this is like the first time I'm using this device really, even though I just had it delivered. And I know like an idiot, but I'm really excited about this because it's another step up in the training. You have to keep your sort of head still like that. And the bonus of this is it doesn't put any pressure on your vertebrae. It is all muscular. So already I can feel like all the sort of, it's loosened the neck off already. It's really weird when you take it off, like you feel like a really light, you know, your head feels really light because you've obviously had a lot of resistance on it. But you can see all the muscles working on the side of my neck, on the back of my neck, and no pain whatsoever. Because usually when I've done this stuff in the past with bands or towels, I get a terrible neck ache. And it's usually right in the base of the neck, right underneath, and that, it's horrible. You know, you shouldn't have to be training stuff that hurts your joints and hurts your bones. You want something that works, and you want something that is comfortable. So this is a new arsenal that I will be using on a weekly basis in my prep for the fight. So pad of yoga, you might want to get something just to,
I've got a thicker pad.
clean the sweat. You've got the world's smallest, you better get the biggest pad, because I don't think
I have.
Right, that's with the biggest pad.
No, there's one actually.
No, that is the biggest pad that they do.
I do need to put this one a little bit.
You have to write to them and tell them to make a pea-sized one. How's that feel?
Good. I've actually got a bad neck at the moment, but it's not hurting it. I've got a bad neck from punching in the head.
So I've just had a quick look on the Iron Neck website, and it gives you some great ideas of how to train it. So one of the ones was to stand here like this and just do full body rotations. Now I'm dizzy. But I can feel that there's no pain in the neck whatsoever, but I can definitely feel that working. Absolutely incredible. Face the opposite way, and then doing boxing movements. So that's sort of building, so it makes sense, because if I'm this way, I'm going to get hit from that side, and it's building the muscles on this side. So really good. Really impressed with that. Literally no neck pain whatsoever, but I can feel all the muscle fibres working. That feels like light after, doesn't it?
Feels weird after that long.
Even lighter, I mean. Right, well, we're going to do a few more sets on this, and then we'll get on to a little bit of abs. Try and get a bit of biceps in there as well. But the Iron Neck, I think there's a few models. They've got this is the Iron Neck Pro, so it's got all the different pads in and everything. Really impressed, really impressed. Anyone interested? In fact, I'll put the link in the bio if anyone wants to check them out, see what they're all about. There are some really good value for money as well. Some cheap ones and there's some higher grade ones as well. And also got all the pads to change the size of your head and everything. So I'm really impressed with that. Definitely something I'm going to be using on a weekly basis now. All good?
Good, yeah.
There's the reason I went and got one is because I saw Mike Tyson talking about it on the Joe Rogan podcast, and Tyson actually got one, and then I looked into it a bit more, and Tyson got one. Because how many? Like several,
two
surgeries. So he's had surgeries on his neck, and then Mike Tyson got one, and he swore by it. You know, he said it really helped him sort of recover and regain the mobility in his neck. So thumbs up from me. Definitely, yeah. Right, that's a wrap for today. We're only had an hour and a half, so we managed to cram all that in. Good leg session.
Yeah, so.
Squatted, I mean 230 squats. Slowly getting weaker, which is hard to take, but I've just had 2 weeks on the road, so that was quite tough, but I could try and get back up to like 270s again in a couple of weeks. For reps, bit of abs, bit of biceps, and that iron neck, I'm really impressed with that. First time using it today. Neck feels great. So I'm looking forward to see how that progresses over the weeks, especially for the boxing. Only time will tell. You only know when you start getting hit in the head, when you're getting those side jabs and the hooks. You'll only know how it feels and how it's working then. So, but I'm going to keep doing it and just see how fare up in the sparring and everything. So thanks for watching, guys. It's always a pleasure having you. Me and Paddy are on a hell of a journey, aren't we, mate? We've got another 11 months. Another 11 months till the fight.
So many times I'm hospitalised before that.
It's going to happen, man. I think I'm going to get sparked out a few times.
I hope so.
Sparring, so...
Go swimming, you get wet.
That's it. It's all part of the process. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you next time. Big love the beast. See you later.